Welcome back to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast that delves into the fascinating lives of history's heavy hitters and cultural icons. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always, is the effervescent Alice.
Hey there, podcast pals. Today, we're tackling a true titan of thought and feminist fury, Simone de Beauvoir. Prepare yourselves for a whirlwind tour of philosophy, novels, and scandalous secrets.
Indeed, Alice. Simone de Beauvoir, the woman who dared to question everything, and in doing so, changed the world. Let's start with the basics. Born in 1908, this Parisian intellectual wasn't just another pretty face. She was a force of nature. Second place in the prestigious aggregation in philosophy, the youngest ever to achieve that feat. Talk about beating the boys at their own game.
Absolutely. And let's not forget her legendary relationship with Jean-Paul Sartre. They were the ultimate power couple, living proof that intellectual sparring can be incredibly sexy. A lifelong commitment without the shackles of marriage. Talk about breaking the mold. Their open relationship was, shall we say, unconventional, even for the wild times they lived in.
Oh, it was unconventional, all right. But beyond the scandalous headlines, Beauvoir's impact on feminist philosophy is monumental. Her masterpiece, The Second Sex, 1949, is considered a foundational text. It's a brutal, honest, and insightful analysis of women's oppression, still incredibly relevant today. It's not just about women's issues, but the issues of women as humans.
It really was groundbreaking. She didn't just whine about inequality, she dissected the societal structures that perpetuate it. But the second sex wasn't her only triumph. She wrote novels too, like She Came to Stay and the Mandarin's *, which were both huge hits, exploring themes of existentialism and personal freedom.
And her memoirs, Memoirs of a Dutiful Daughter, a fantastically honest account of her upbringing. She didn't shy away from the complexities of her family life or her own internal conflicts, which makes it such a compelling read. It's not just a personal narrative, it's a cultural snapshot of a particular time and place.
And the awards: Prix Goncourt, Jerusalem Prize, Austrian State Prize. She was nominated for the Nobel Prize in Literature 3 times. She was a force, even if she herself didn't consider herself a philosopher per se. She was also a huge supporter of Algerian independence, an anti-racist and anti-colonial activist, someone who fought for the rights of people everywhere.
A truly remarkable woman. But, as with most fascinating individuals, there are some less savory aspects of her life. She faced controversy for losing her teaching position after accusations of sexual abuse against her students. And she signed petitions advocating for the lowering of the age of consent in France. Definitely a complicated legacy.
A complex figure, yes. But her contribution to feminist thought and literature remains undeniable. Simone de Beauvoir's life and work are a testament to the power of intellectual courage, even if some aspects might be uncomfortable to examine. And that, my friends, is why she's a chronicle on the Focus worthy of discussion.
Absolutely. Join us next time for another fascinating dive into history and culture. Until then, keep questioning.